The Kingston Trio, an influential American folk and pop music group, was formed in 1957 by Dave Guard, Bob Shane, and Nick Reynolds. Their rise to fame marked the revival of American folk music and significantly shaped the genre's direction in the late 1950s and early 1960s. The origins of the Kingston Trio trace back to the days when Guard and Shane, high school friends in Honolulu, Hawaii, played music together. They later met Reynolds at Menlo College in California, and the three discovered a shared passion for folk music. Combining their talents and love for traditional American folk songs, they decided to form a group. Their big break came in 1958 when they performed at the Purple Onion Club in San Francisco. This performance led to a recording contract with Capitol Records. The trio's debut album, The Kingston Trio, released later that year, included their first major hit, Tom Dooley. This song, a traditional folk ballad about a man condemned to hang, became a national sensation, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and selling over 3 million copies. The Kingston Trio's music was characterized by its clean-cut image, smooth harmonies, and simple acoustic arrangements, which made folk music accessible to a broader audience. They often performed songs that told compelling stories, drawing from American folk traditions, sea shanties, and contemporary compositions. Their appeal was further enhanced by their engaging live performances, where their easygoing camaraderie and humor were on full display. Throughout the late 1950s and early 1960s, the Kingston Trio released a string of successful albums and singles. Hits like MTA, Where Have All the Flowers Gone, and A Worried Man cemented their popularity. They were frequent guests on television shows and enjoyed sold-out tours across the country. Their success was unprecedented for a folk group, with several of their albums achieving gold record status. Despite their success, internal tensions began to emerge, particularly between Guard and the other members. In 1961, Guard left the group due to creative differences and was replaced by Jon Stewart, a talented singer-songwriter who would later have a successful solo career. Stewart's addition brought a slightly different sound and new energy to the trio, helping to sustain their popularity. The Kingston Trio's influence extended beyond their commercial success. They played a crucial role in the folk revival movement, inspiring future folk and rock musicians. Artists like Bob Dylan, Joan Baez, and Peter, Paul and Mary credited the Kingston Trio with popularizing folk music and paving the way for their own careers. However, by the mid-1960s, musical tastes began to shift. The British invasion and the rise of rock and roll overshadowed folk music's mainstream appeal. The Kingston Trio struggled to maintain their previous level of success and decided to disband in 1967. Their final concert was held at the Hungry Eye nightclub in San Francisco, the same venue where they had first made their mark. The members pursued individual projects, but the trio's legacy endured. In the 1970s and beyond, various iterations of the group, featuring original members and new ones, continued to perform and record, keeping the Kingston Trio name alive. Their music experienced renewed interest, and they were recognized for their contributions to American music with inductions into several halls of fame. The Kingston Trio's story is one of innovation, talent, and influence. Their ability to bring folk music to the forefront of popular culture and their role in the 1960s folk revival remain significant. They left an indelible mark on the music industry, and their songs continue to resonate with audiences, ensuring their place in the annals of American musical history. Please subscribe to the channel.